How can you make better videos if you're not studying videos?
Oh, hell no!
Alright, how you doing, Final Wordians? My name is Lee Boy. You're listening and watching Lee's Final Word. Today we're going to be talking about how to get 100 subscribers. Let's get into it. We're going to talk about some topics today. We're going to be covering sub for sub, social media and apps, presentation, and most importantly, the YouTube analytics, which you should be paying attention to. Alright, throughout the course of this video, I will be making references to two people, one being that other Deadpool guy and CASHREN Sins. So let's get into it. Let's talk about sub for sub. Alright, sub for sub. What is sub for sub? Most of you may know what sub for sub is because you subscribe to someone who subscribed back to you. That's what sub for sub is. They subscribe to you, you subscribe back. There's a wrong way to do it and there's a right way to do it. Let's get into what not to do when it comes down to sub for sub. Alright, here's the things that you should not do when sub for subbing. Do not sub to someone that has multiple accounts. Okay, it's hard enough to keep track of one account, let alone 5, 30, or 10. Come on now, it's crazy. Alright, you really think that if they're doing that to you, subscribing 5 people to you and 5 people to that person and 5 people to this person, you really think they're gonna have time to stop and watch and comment on your channel? No, they're not. Okay, another thing you should not be doing when you sub for subbing, do not hijack the comment section. Have some damn common dignity and decency about yourself. Don't jump into somebody else's video. Go to their comment section and then throw out the link to your channel and say, hey guys, everyone come over to my channel and sub to me. Do not do that. There's a right way to do it. Be nice. First of all, send a link to the person who made the video first. Don't sit there and throw yourself out there hijacking their video with your link to your channel. Okay, anyway, moving on. Another thing you should not be doing when you're sub for subbing to people. Okay, when you're subbing to sub, you should not be active. Yeah, that's a negative. You should not be active. You should be always active as much as possible. I mean, we are YouTubers, we are creators, some of us. A lot of us are just viewers. But at the same token, you should try to be as active as possible and leave good feedback. Which leads me into how to sub for sub the right way. Let's get into that. Alright, how to sub the right way? Stay active. Number one, the number one thing to stay active. Try best as possible to stay active. Just know that as your numbers continue to increase on both ends, it's going to be harder to keep up with everyone. You know, it's going to be really, really hard, but try your best to stay active on people's channels. That's the best I can tell you. So stay active. Really, the number one key thing is to stay active. Moving on. Alright, another right way to sub for sub, without a shadow of a doubt, shout outs. If you're going to be getting put on and your numbers are growing and their numbers are growing and you want to increase that range, shout outs. Do shout out series, shout out names, big up some people, help them out, make the little guys just like you get bigger. It's always good to give back to the community. You definitely want to do that because people are going to see that and see that, hey, he's for us. We like this guy and he's always giving back to us. He's always shouting me out. He's always giving my channel some love. Let me give him some love back. So what you want to make sure that you do is that when you get these subscribers and you get these people on your side, do shout out. That helps. Now that we covered what to do and what not to do, here's the reason why. You have these people that have these big numbers in their YouTube channels. Thousands. We're talking about thousands of subscriptions. Thousands of subscribers subscribe to them, but their views are not matching their numbers. Now you might be scratching your head talking about, what's going on here? What's going on here is that they did a lot of subscribing to people and people subscribe back to them, but no one's watching their content. Or the person that left and came back. That's not a problem. So if you fall into that category, have thousands of subscribers and a little short of views, but you gotta understand something. You left for a while and you came back, so you gotta rebuild that connection with your audience. It's gonna take time, but don't worry, you'll get there. I'm mainly focused on people who have thousands of subscribers, but they were using the sub for sub method, and now it's come back to bite them in the butt because now what you have is a dead channel. They're not watching your videos, they're not giving you no views, and they ain't giving you any likes. So got all of the subscribers and nothing's popping off. So you got to be careful when you're doing a sub for sub thing. Make sure you stay active. All right, moving on, we're going to be talking about social media and apps. Now, if you're looking to get more views and more subscribers, you have to take full advantage of social media. We're talking about Twitter, we're talking about Instagram, we're talking about Facebook, we're talking about whatever you can get your hands on as far as social media. Put yourself in there to get yourself out there. All right, you have to be in that game. You have to. Google Plus have to be in there. All right, because social media outside of YouTube, you have to promote your channel. Remember, you're the director, you're the actor, you're the editor, you're the producer, you're the guy that's putting up the snipes. You know what I'm saying? You're the advertisement. You're all that in one. So you have to do all of these things to make sure that your channel is on and popping. So make sure you take full advantage of social media. Right now, I take advantage of Google Plus, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, apps. People have problems. I can't make a thumbnail. I can't do this. Majority of my new thumbnails that you guys been seeing, new ones, that's made on my phone. So you can get by with thumbnails, banners, and all kinds of things by taking advantage of what you have. And a lot of the great things that goes along with everything that you're doing can be taken advantage of by just using your Android phone, iPhone. Use whatever you have at your disposal to get a push. There's editing softwares. You can do all of these great things with just the touch of your phone. All right, take advantage of some apps. I'm gonna give you some examples of the kind of apps I use. Social Blade, the YouTube app, YouTube Studio. God, that's a must. That is a must-have app on your phone. The YouTube Studio app, gotta have that. Picture apps and audio apps and movie making apps, all of that. Look for all of those things, but YouTube Studio app is a must when it comes to being creators. All right, moving on, we're gonna be talking about presentation. The way you present your channel and the way your channel looks and how it's laid out and it's formatted. I mean, I'm still working on certain things, but as you guys know, I'm always trying to find ways to improve, whether it's with lighting, whether it's with audio, whether it's with camera, which I have right here, this bad boy, still wrapped up. Can't wait to use it. Can't wait to use that. But anyway, that's just me. Always looking for ways to improve. You have to stay positive and make sure that you keep that in mind, that you are a brand. This is who you are. You are a brand. Whatever you're dealing with, this is your brand, and that you need to make sure that you're giving a certain kind of presentation. I mean, I'm always looking for ways to make things better, whether it be my intro, my outro, my banners, colors, thumbnails, everything. Make sure your presentation game is on point to the best of your ability. Don't go out and kill yourself. Don't go crazy with it, but always look where you can always tweak it and make it better. I did that a certain kind of way. The next time I can do that better. All right. So that's what I'm talking about when it's talking about with presentation. How you present your thing. You have to make sure that you look as professional as possible when you're making your videos. Moving on. YouTube analytics. Audience retention. People have short attention spans. A lot of you probably didn't even make it this far to the video, and if you did, pat yourself on the back, because guess what? Most people that watch videos, if it's not entertaining to them, if it's not something that they really care for, have really short attention spans. Our job as creators is to try to hold that attention and grasp it and choke it the life out of it, with kindness, by the way, for as long as possible before they can click off the video. So when you're making your videos, keep that in mind, that you're not boring the people with your video. Some of you might have, your intro might be too damn long. Your outro might be too damn long. There's parts and gaps in between what you're saying. Track what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. Pay attention to what video people will like the most, to make sure that you're finding out what works and what doesn't work. So make sure you pay attention to your YouTube analytics, and what you want to focus on is not really the subscribers. Of course, those are going to come, because with the views, with everything else, they are going to come. But you should be focusing on, like my man CASHREN said, audience retention. And check out his video, because he talks about it. He goes into it, and I don't want to steal no thunder from him. I actually want you to go check it out. Check out his video. He's actually replying to somebody about it, and he talks about that in detail. All right, last bit of advice I got for you guys on how to get 100 subscribers is promote yourself. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my earlier videos when I was trying to get 100 subscribers, I think I started around like the 60 or 70-ish subscribers. I was actually promoting to get to 100 subscribers. I actually put it in my video and was saying, you know, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. And I thank you guys for joining me on the road to 100 subscribers. And now, like, wait, we're shooting up to the road to 200 subscribers. And I thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. But again, hope this has been very informative. And the number one key thing, only my personal preference here, the number one key thing also I would recommend each and every YouTuber, whether you got a lot of subscribers or whether you ain't got nobody, study YouTube. Watch as much videos as you can. Don't think that the little guy who has no subscribers can't teach you something because you got 1,000 subscribers or you got 1,000,000 subscribers. You can always learn something from somebody because there's always somebody making good quality content somewhere. And you can always pick up something and you can always learn something. You can learn a thing or two from the guy that has 1,000,000 subscribers. You can learn a thing or two from the guy that only has 2 people subscribed to him. But you should always study YouTube on what works and see how it incorporates and how it can affect and help you out. So definitely study YouTube, study how to make a thumbnail, how to do this, some how-to videos and all of that. Go in on YouTube. If you're trying to really get there, like I'm trying to get there, go in on it. Learn how to do lighting, learn how to get the best audio and work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have the best equipment. Work with what you got. You can build up to that. But the thing about it is that you want to make sure that how can you make better videos if you're not studying videos? Doesn't make sense.
We drink it down so we can live it up. Why? Cause you never know what tomorrow brings in this crazy life. This life, this life.